Good morning, YouTube. Today we're going to talk about the new Porsche 718 GT4 RS. It's a lot of letters.
So are you recording all of the nefarious activities?
If you're new to the channel, my name is Dan, and that is Adam, and that is Moses.
He's
And
eating
Moses,
a leaf
He
or
already found a
something.
leaf, so he's content. And it was funny because everyone's all freaking out. Oh my God, the new C8, the new C8. Oh, it's so awesome. It's mid-engine. Oh, and here's Porsche over there, like sneaking in this 718 GT4 RS, and it is badass. So today I want to talk about that and why I personally would much rather have that than the new C8. So before we get into that, real quick, if you want to support the channel, please like, share, and subscribe. We do appreciate when you guys do that, so just hit that subscription bell or the notification bell, hit that button, all that stuff. Thank you so much to all of you that do that. And also, go visit normalguyssupercar.com. There you can buy parts and services for your car and use the code NGS10. It hooks you up with 10% off almost everything, and Adam's making this much more official by turning on my lights. Thank you, Adam. You're very kind.
welcome.
All right, let's talk about this new GT4 RS. So I was browsing the interwebs. There's so much hoopla around the C8, Z06, and the C8 in general, and everyone's
It's because
losing their
America.
mind. Right, America! Which I'm not going to deny. The C8 is incredible.
Yeah.
And the pricing. The pricing is outrageous, right?
Yeah.
That's just unbelievable. But two things I don't like about the C8. One is I think the styling's a bit too over the top.
But that's
I mean, it's still
it's
it's subjective.
subjective.
It is subjective, but in
Yeah.
my opinion,
Nobody cares about your opinion.
I generally,
Why nobody care about my ass?
Mo might.
He doesn't.
He doesn't. But I think it's too over the top. And
Over
then-
the top? You drive Ferraris. You have no room to
But
talk
the
about
styling
over the
is
top.
beautiful. I think this is beautiful. I don't think the C8's no one's looking at the C8 and going, that's a beautiful car.
I agree that
They
it's
look
not
at
a
it,
beautiful car.
They go,
but
that's
those,
a badass car.
Those who live in glass houses should not throw stones, Dan. That
I'm trying to think of how to retort. Like,
Yeah, well, you know, that's just like your opinion, man.
there is
how do you respond to that one?
there is none.
All right, I busted all my windows.
Yes,
so whatever.
you did.
The second complaint is I feel like the interior is, it's okay.
Yeah, I'll give you
I'm
that.
not in love with the interior. I
Because
hate
it's
that.
gonna fall apart in a couple years anyway.
Probably.
And the square
the steering wheel is
stupid.
hideous.
It's stupid.
But like, it's just too cockpity, which I know is like the Corvette thing. Anyway,
I don't mind.
the only reason I bring that up is because Porsche sneaks in this new GT4 RS, and it's beautiful. I
Yes, it
think it
is.
is a beautiful car.
It's tasteful with the
Yes.
air, with the aggressive arrow.
Yeah,
There's little details on it, like the side vents on the bottom of the
Look
front bumper,
fantastic.
to smooth the air past the wheels.
Shit, yeah, I think it would.
the wing looks appropriate for a track car. 'cause
It's adjustable.
it's a functional
The-
real wing.
The front splitters are adjustable too. If you
Yeah.
adjust the rear one, you have to adjust the front one so that the
It's-
balance is still there.
It's mid-engine.
Yes.
To me, that
This is where I start to cry.
Here's where we're gonna, yeah. I remember back in the day when Subaru came out with the BRZ, and everyone's like, that is great. Subaru, you did a great job. You made something that looks really cool. Throw the STI engine in. And Subaru goes, nah, we're not gonna do that.
I'm fooling y'all, man. I was fooling y'all. Those was jokes.
You guys don't really want that.
was this BRZ was never meant to.
I know. The only reason I bring that up is because when the Cayman comes out, the 718, everyone goes, Porsche, please, for the love of God, throw a big f***ing engine in it. Please throw the GT3 engine in it.
And they did.
And Porsche goes, yeah, send it. And not only that, they throw it in there and they don't detune it. They're like,
It's
no.
a little bit down, but apparently that has to do with the exhaust.
Right. I was reading, it's got like, I think 7 or 8 less horsepower. So it's got
Yeah.
495 horsepower versus like 503.
Something like that.
Something like that. Oh my God, no. So you change the exhaust and hooray, you've got the same
Yeah.
horsepower as the GT3 in a mid-engine car that weighs substantially less.
Okay, and also let's be real here. As much as I love the 911, the engine's in the wrong place. You can't engineer your way around it. You can engineer some stuff to help out with it, you know.
Porsche
but
spent the last 5 decades trying to find a way to make a rear-engine car be badass around the track, and they've done it.
Yeah, I was
to
gonna
their
say
credit.
it is badass around
But
the track.
I will tell you from experience, I've driven front-engine cars, mid-engine cars, and rear-engine cars. I've driven all of them on the track. And when you experience a rear-engine car, if you haven't before, it's unsettling.
You can feel the pendulum back
Yeah,
there.
your butt feels like it's being pulled. Like it feels like there's something grabbing onto your ass and yanking you.
Let's all play a game of grab ass. What's grab ass? We just run around in circles and try to grab each other's asses. Hey, that sounds fun.
And so what happens is you have to do unnatural things. Like you apex early and then get on the gas really hard to put the weight onto
I
the
wouldn't
rear.
say that that's unnatural. That's just different driving styles.
But it just doesn't feel right. It
It
makes me
feels
uncomfortable.
fine once you're used to it.
Yeah, once you're used to it.
Yeah.
But so you get in a front engine car and you're like, oh, it's squirrely. I have to compensate. The ass wants to go everywhere. Whatever. We're all used to that because that's so common, right?
Yeah.
You get in a proper mid-engine car, you go on the track and you go, oh my God, I can steer with the throttle pedal because it's so perfectly balanced. You are the center of mass of that car. Your butt sits where it rotates.
Yeah.
An irregular body. Center of gravity found in the same way. The intersection of the plumb lines.
And so you feel it. You feel the car move, and you just feel that, and you can just go, oh my God, I'm going to point it over there. I'm going to set the steering, and then I can control it with my right leg, and it goes Anyway, first time you drive a mid-engine car on the track, you're like, that's it. This is perfect. That's how they're supposed to be.
$1 million idea. We should drive each other's cars on the track.
I mean, I've already
And
driven.
make a video out of it.
I've already
or
driven
something.
Porsches on the
Talk
track.
back and forth. Or
Sure,
something.
but yeah,
I don't know.
throw
We'll
you
see,
in this
nobody
thing.
will watch it, but
I mean, track videos don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one wants.
maybe they'll. Will you guys watch it if we talk about our experiences in the car? Let us
Yeah.
know down below.
Throw
Maybe we'll do
a
it.
rear engine guy into a mid engine car.
and vice versa.
I personally, and Adam's gonna hate me for this, I think, you're really gonna hate me, I think the new 17 GT4 RS looks better than the 911 GT3.
I don't hate you for that. I think because one, looks are completely subjective, and two, it's complete. They're not even close in design, really.
I know, but
they're
the lines look better. I saw that car and I was more excited about that than any 911 that's come out in recent history. I just
Fair
was
enough.
like, wow, this is I want that car. Like
Yeah.
I legit.
Oh, I would.
One problem: the dealer markups are gonna be stupid.
Yeah, they are.
for a while.
Because people are going to want them.
Oh yeah, no, and they're not going to make that many of them. So
And
it's gonna
they're
be a pretty limited
They're going to
production.
hold their value.
Yeah. So we were looking up the base price, which no one's going to pay, is like $134,000 or somewhere plus or minus a little bit. So realistically, you're looking at $180,000 car. If you
Plus
get
options.
well, and if you get like the
Package.
WISAC package or
Yeah.
whatever, you're talking 200 something plus easy.
253, I think.
Yeah,
is the
it
number
could
I
be
saw, something like that.
250. Yeah. So then you got a $200,000 car, and then the dealer's gonna be like, "Wham! Here's another 50 grand." So you're starting to get into like a $300,000 car range. That I have a problem with, because now you're like, "Well, why am I gonna pay that much when I can go get a GT3?"
They're different cars.
I know,
though.
I know, right?
So I don't. I mean, I kind of get your point a little bit, but they are completely different cars. One's a
Yeah.
mid-engine, one's a rear engine.
So the only good news is that I do feel like it's not gonna depreciate like a bomb.
No,
It's
no,
gonna hold
absolutely
its
not.
like the current GT4s are actually holding their value
Yeah,
pretty
of
darn
course they
well.
are, because they're they're
Because like
awesome.
they are very desirable cars. I don't know. Well done, Porsche.
Yes,
I
I
think-
can't believe you just said that.
No.
What did you say?
Hey, I respect proper cars.
And it is a proper car. It's
Yeah.
mid-engine. It looks fantastic. The hood scoops on, if you get
Oh,
the correct package.
And by the way,
they're functional hood scoops.
9,000 RPMs.
Yeah. And an NA motor. No
Yeah,
turbos.
naturally aspirated
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's an amazing car.
Yeah. Having driven that same engine in the GT3, it's glorious sounding. Jesus Christ, that sounds good.
If anybody has one or gets one, I guess
Please,
rather,
please let us drive
give
it.
us a call.
Tommy likey. Tommy want wingy.
I feel like there's been too much attention to Corvette that this snuck in and no one was celebrating it.
Yeah.
Like it's not getting the credit it deserves. This car
Yeah.
is exceptional. I mean, we need to see all the numbers. Like, it's not going to be as fast in a straight line as the new Vet. The new Vet's got way more power.
Yeah.
But this
It's
car
gonna handle so
on the
much
track,
better.
this car is going to be just.
Well, I don't know if it'll handle so much better.
But it's going to handle better.
Yeah, it'll.
I mean, it's
or
gonna
at
be-
least the same. It'll be.
Oh, it'll be
close.
better. It's got better suspension setup.
That's
It's got,
true. Yeah.
It's got the same balance theoretically.
Probably
it's probably
better brakes.
Substantially lighter, better brakes.
Yeah.
Now,
Okay,
the new
yeah.
Z06 might have better suspension, whatever. It could be pretty comparable. We'll have to see what the Nürburgring track times are to
I think they already. I think it was like 7 minutes 11 seconds or something
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
you're right. We don't know what the
I have no
Z06
idea what the
is.
Z06. I don't even know. Have they done a time yet?
Tell us your comments below. Do you like the new Porsche 718 GT4 RS, and do you want one? And do you think the price is reasonable? And finally, do you think it's going to be better than the C8 Z06?
Yes.
Mo, you did a good job holding down the floor. Thank you. We needed that assistance. You may now resume sleeping. I don't know about you, but I am super excited to see these. I want to see one in person. I want to hear it. They're going to be awesome. And I think, best of all, you throw an aftermarket exhaust on this thing. Holy shit, it's going to sing. It's going to be so incredible. Again, if you want to support the channel, please like, share, and subscribe. Go to normalguysupercar.com. We do appreciate when you guys can buy your stuff through us. We can get you hooked up. Even if there's something you don't see on our website, send us an email, sales@normalguysupercar.com. We'll try and see if we can get it for you. And if we can, we're going to do our best to make sure you get the best price possible. So that's one of our goals. We want to hook you guys up. You guys are amazing. We're going to be doing a lot more car stuff. So you're going to want to stay tuned.
It'll be sweet.
It's going to be 9,000 RPM sweet.
Yeah.